President of North Park Little League.
Don't normally do this with notes, but I don't want to forget to thank anybody. So today's the big day. It's been a long process, but finally, after a lot of hard work and a little bit of money spent, we finally get our scoreboards here. So I want to thank all of you. It's really the work that you guys do, participating in the league and paying your fees and using the snack bar and all the parents that help out. This is really for you guys. So I just want to thank you for playing here, for being a part of North Park, and for being something great for the community. So before we unveil it, there's a lot of people I want to thank. And so just indulge me for a few minutes with that, and then we'll get to the unveiling. So, but this was really, the first people that we got to thank is the North Park Little League Board of Directors. This was their something that they thought of about a year ago, and they thought it would be a good thing, and they had the vision, we had the financial resources to do it, and that they saw it through. So if you see a board member today, you really need to thank them for all the work they do, and especially thank them for this. So thank you. And there's a few people in the Park and Recreation Department. They're not here, but they really need to be thanked. The Park and Recreation Department, I know the city gets maligned sometimes about how they do things, but the Park and Recreation Department couldn't have been better, and they couldn't be a better supporter of this league. So there's a few people that really need to be thanked on record. Susan Lowry Mendoza, she was fantastic with helping me get the permits. Vicky Hera, Stacy Lomedico, Mike Tully, Mike Rodriguez, Charlie Daniels, Greg Armstead, and especially Michelle Garcia. She was the one that really is a great friend to the Park and Rec and helped me get the permit through. And Michelle especially, we started with the golf cart, and she steered me in the right direction for this. So I just give the Park and Rec a big round of applause. They do a great job. The fields look great, and they're actually very happy for us to be here now, and so they give us a lot of support. So when you see some of these guys toiling out here, keeping our fields nice, just give them a thanks, because I couldn't be more prouder of them helping us out. So, and a big thanks goes to all of our sponsors. You can see in the outfield here all the banners, and every one of your teams is sponsored by someone. It's a huge revenue source for us. And so all of the sponsors who give their time and their money, it helps us afford things like that. So, Paul from Sicilian Think Pizza is here, so thank you. Every other sponsor, I know they're out there somewhere, but thank you for all you do. We couldn't financially run the league without your support. And almost every team is I think every team's got a name on it. Kind of a North Park tradition here. There's something unique. You don't see that in many other leagues. So thank a sponsor next time you see them, and try to patronize their business. I do appreciate that. But there's one sponsor that really gave a lot of money to the Scoreboard, and that is Chevrolet and Courtesy Chevrolet. Jack Grimley over here from Courtesy Chevrolet. They're the ones that bring out the cars, and they've given us over $2,000 towards the Scoreboard project. No, you can't have the car. We're not wrapping it up.
Hey, he's got our collar.
And I also want to thank Councilmember Todd Gloria's office. Todd Gloria's office too, because we needed to make a couple phone phone calls to the building department on my behalf. I know I didn't make any friends down there, but at least it was on him instead of me. So thank you very much for that. That was a great thing. Thank you. And the guys that worked on the project, we really need to give a special thanks to Jeff Dirtberg of Vanberg Construction. Jeff hooked us up with the engineer, got the plans ready, had his guy run it through plan check, and gave me an ear to lend whenever we could complain about how things were going. So I do appreciate all you've done. Jeff's also been a long-time sponsor for North Park Little League, so I really want to thank him, and I do appreciate all you've done for North Park Little League. And there's some guys here that actually helped me with the project, and they donated their time, and you know, there was really 5 people, including myself, that really did it. Richard Longworth, who's not here, he provided the concrete services, so you need to thank Richard for that. The concrete looks great, and he spent a couple 3 days out here doing it. So thank you. And his brother even kicked in. Doesn't have a kid here, but his brother came and helped us out as well, Paul Longworth as well. So, our very own Tim Miranda, he helped with setting the beams, and he helped me, Paul, and Tim hung these scoreboards on Tuesday, and Tim was a big help, so I want to thank Tim Miranda. Then I got to recruit someone too that I knew very well. This is my brother Gino, and he came out. He didn't have any kids in the program. He doesn't have kids anyway, but he always come out and help us. And I also want to thank all the parents again. You know, there's a lot of people that helped moving dirt, but it was just the support that we got. You know, I know you guys wanted to have this project as well, and I want to thank you guys for playing here, for being here, for helping out in any way you can, and for being here this morning and looking at it. So this is, you know, this is really for you guys. So thanks to everybody that lent a hand in this project. So, a couple people would like to say something, and I'd like to turn it over before we do the unveiling to Councilmember Todd Gloria. Thank you.
Thank you so much for letting me be here with you all today. This is very exciting, and I appreciate you acknowledging Anthony and our Park and Rec staff and all the folks at the city that helped contribute to make this happen. You know, you all are a part of a larger scheme in the park where we're relying on philanthropy to make things work here in the park. And in 2015, we're going to celebrate the centennial of our Balboa Park. And because of that, we're really relying more on philanthropy. So some of you may have heard about Erwin Jacobs' reclamation of the Plaza de Panama. The other day, I accepted a new organ console for the organ pavilion. Every year, we accept new flowers for the poinsettia exhibits. I mean, you guys are a part of a very large tradition, and I'm grateful that we have some investment on this side of the park. I want to thank all the people who made it happen, the sponsors, the local businesses. What he said is true. Please shop local. These folks are supporting us, and we need to support them. But more than anything, I'm grateful that this great Little League now has a great scoreboard. So thanks for letting me be here today.
Hey, what if the flag is talking about?
Oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are having technical difficulties.
It says North and Little.
He's got the pitch count.
Yo, that's
They're watching.
Morgan.
You can't. You're watching like a
Hang on.
Wait. Joseph.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.